Most new, open models this year are just someone else's weights, wearing a different name. Motif 3 beta is not one of those. It's an entirely new architecture, from a lab most people have never heard of. Motif Technologies just published the beta checkpoint for Motif 3 on Hugging Face. It's a South Korean startup, backed by the government's National AI Foundation Model Program. The headline numbers 314 billion total parameters, but only about 13 billion of those are active on any single token. That's a sparse mixture of experts' design. Inference feels like a 13 billion parameter model, with the knowledge of something much bigger. It also ships with a 256,000 token context window, and it's native, not stretched on afterward with scaling tricks. Under the hood, 384 routed experts, 8 activated per token, plus 1 shared expert. For comparison, 𝗀𝗏 typically uses around 64 experts. This is a far wider design. Nematron 3 Ultra, by contrast, uses a completely different hybrid approach. The attention mechanism is custom too. It's called Grouped Differential Latent Attention, purpose-built for efficiency at long context lengths. Normalization is custom as well. Grouped polynorm applied separately per expert, and there's a modified version of an architecture called MHC baked in on top. None of these 3 components are copied from an existing open model. That matters because most new open models this year are just fine-tunes of Llama or 𝗀𝗏. Motif 3 was designed from scratch. Custom attention, custom normalization, custom routing. That's a much rarer thing to see. It's built primarily for English and Korean. On the Artificial Analysis Intelligence Index, Motif 3 beta scores 44. That's the only hard performance number Motif has published so far. The weights are already public on Hugging Face. No access request, no waitlist. Anyone can download it right now. First caveat, this is a beta checkpoint, not the final model. The score, and probably the model itself, will likely move before the real launch. Second, the license is non-commercial only. Not Apache licensed, not MIT licensed. You'd need written permission from Motif Technologies before using it commercially. Third, it requires Trust Remote Code enabled just to load it. That means custom code runs the moment you load the model, worth inspecting first. And that score of 44 currently sits below 𝗀𝗏𝗴𝗏 and GLM 5.2. But again, this is a beta. The final release could easily close that gap. Here's the actual story though. Most sovereign AI projects are happy fine-tuning what already exists. Motif built new attention, new normalization, new expert routing from zero. Whether or not the benchmark score holds up, that architecture work is the real headline here. For more AI news, follow the 1% mindset.